By the end of this video, you're going to have the foundation of your brand strategy. Not a mood board, not a logo, the actual strategic positioning that determines whether you win or get overlooked. I'm Jake from Current Creative Company. I've spent the last 15 years producing for global brands. My focus now is positioning small businesses to compete and win. Same strategic work, just different scales. And here's one thing I've learned. Most businesses don't have a branding problem. They have a positioning problem. You're doing the work, delivering the results, but your brand doesn't communicate it clearly enough. So you get passed over. I'm going to give you 5 questions. The same 5 questions I use with every client, whether it's a global brand or a 2-person team. Answer all 5 of them honestly, and you'll know exactly where your brand stands and what needs to change. Here's how this works. I'll ask the questions, explain why it matters, and then you pause the video and actually write down your answers. Don't keep watching, actually do the exercise. Ready? Let's go. Question 1. Who is not your customer? Notice I didn't say, who is your customer? Everyone gets that wrong. They say small businesses or everyone who needs help with X. That's not positioning. That's desperation. When I do this exercise for my brand, Current Creative, I know that I do not work with people who are just testing an idea, not ready to commit, those looking for the cheapest option, anyone who thinks of it as a side project or a hobby, and people who are not ready to invest in their business. The fastest way to find your real positioning is to name who you don't serve, who wastes your time, who can't afford you, who isn't ready for what you do. Now it's time to pause the video. Write down 3 to 4 clients you will not work with. Be specific. Come back when you're ready. Okay, question 2. What do your ideal clients believe before they find you? What are they worried about? What have they already tried? And what do they think their problem is? Most people skip this and jump straight to, this is what I offer. But if you don't match the conversation in your customer's head, they don't hear you. Here's an example about how that's applied to my brand, Current Creative. My clients believe their business is ready to scale, but their brand has not caught up. They're not looking for someone to just fix their logo. They already know they have a positioning problem. That's the belief they walk in with. My messaging meets them there. Now pause the video again. What does your ideal client believe or think before they contact you? What's the conversation in their head? All right, we're on a roll. Question 3. What outcome do they actually want? They're not hiring you for the service. They're hiring you for the result that the service produces. Nobody wants brand strategy. They want to charge more and get chosen over their competitors. Nobody wants a website. They want qualified leads booking without chasing them down. Your positioning isn't what you do, it's what happens after you do it. When I talk about what I do, I don't say, I create brand systems. I say, I position you to win premium clients and charge what you are worth. Same work, different framing. One is about me, one is about them. Let's pause again. What outcome does your service create? What changes for them after working with you? Be specific. Question 4. What's the one thing you're better at than anyone else? Not 5 things, one thing. What's your unfair advantage? This is hard because we want to list everything, but positioning is about owning that thing so completely that when someone needs that one thing, they think of you. For me and Current Creative, I reverse engineer brand positioning. I can look at any business and see exactly where the gap is between what they do and how they're perceived. And I see the steps to get them where they want to be. That's the thing I do better than most. That's my lane. I stay in it. Let's pause the video again. What's the one thing you do better than your competitors? If you had to stake your reputation on one capability, what is it? All right, last one. Question 5. Why should they believe you? This is proof. Credentials, case studies, results, years, whatever it is that makes you credible. You can have the best positioning in the world, But if they don't believe that you can deliver, it doesn't matter. For me and current creative, it's 15 years producing for global brands and scaling over 100 businesses. That's not a flex. That's the proof that my strategy works at both ends of the spectrum. What's yours? Don't be humble here. This is where you back up everything you just said. So pause the video one last time. Write your proof. What have you done that proves you can deliver this outcome? All right, if you answered all 5, you now have the core of your brand strategy. Look at what you just wrote. That's your positioning. Who you don't serve. The belief they already have. The outcome they actually want. Your unfair advantage. Why they should trust you. Most businesses don't answer these questions. They just start marketing and they wonder why nothing lands. Thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe before you go, and there's a link for the PDF framework down in the description. And if you look at your answers and you realize your positioning is all over the place, that's exactly the kind of thing I fix. Link to book a discovery call below.